Let's see. Is this working yet? One, two, three, four. What's going on with this? Oh. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can hear myself, but it's a little loud. Pretty solid on the bass line, pumping in there. Do I have to turn this way down? Synth streams. One and two and three and four and five. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vibe War is beginning. I'm figuring out an obnoxiously organized way to get some things in, some things out. Let's see. That looks awful. I thought this is muted. So let's see. This is set to that. So the output is set there. So I hope this isn't feedback obnoxiously. Seems okay. One, two, three. So this is sounding really faint. So for that, I don't think there's a volume control on this, but I can boost the hell out of it. It is a little disappointing because like but this is just the iPod sound quality. That's the only problem. Mic aux 3, so 6.3 on audio. Let's go with the same thing here. Okay. Okay. That is killing me over here. 1 and 2 and 3. Testing how this comes through on the live stream. Okay, so the chat, the conference is going to work. And the main mic sounds like it'll work. Conference mic. Main mic. Sweet. Oh, nice. Maybe not. First, let's put this piece in. Second, let's connect to this. One, two, three. This is wild. So that's coming through over here, but not over here. Because why? Because I need it over here. So for the moment, this is this one. This is this one. So for the 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Set
Oh, I'm
this
just hearing the
thing.
broadcast, Tom.
Possibly. Okay, so if you see my like face move and I don't hear it through there, then it's all messed up there. Okay, so you're hearing it like 7 seconds later. Okay, in that case, let's see. Oh, there's what? 1, 2, 3. Huh. So you're not getting the direct. You're only hearing it from the stream.
I'm getting both.
Oh, okay, cool. Um, okay. Well, I'm gonna put my audio. I'm gonna broadcast my audio live while talking to you for a second, so that whoever's lurking in early might have a clue while I try to set up this sort of image here. Are you getting it on both sides now? Well, the you're hearing it from the Twitch stream. Do you have I would think from your end, but it's coming twice. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Okay. Oh, cool, cool. Oh, you can just mute that, right? Let's see. Display capture, window capture, mute. Okay, perfect. I have to hide this URL so these monsters don't come in, try to muscle in on this conversation. Boom. All right, I'm going to unmute you on the stream, all right? Cool. How's that size look? Sweet. Good evening, Internet. My name is Maximus Groves, and this is the Vibe War. Today we have Brooke Bowman with us. How are you, Brooke? Let me see. Shoot, is that not coming through? I got this ear monitoring the computer and this ear monitoring the broadcast. And, oh, that's because it's not coming through because I switched the thing to make the thing work and I have to switch it back. Okay. Okay.
That's a lot of audio inputs.
Anyway, this is acting ridiculous. And there we go. I am going to... Let's turn this thing... Yeah, I have got way too many things installed on my computer between the open source audio random things. This is a little loud. Okay. Okay, I think we're set up and good. Brooke, how's your day going?
It's going well. I took a very long nap. Feeling better now. Probably needed it. Excited to check this out a little bit more.
Right on. So like this is like 1 week in San Fran for you, right?
A little bit more than that. I've lost track. I think 2 weeks.
Oh, nice. Let's see. So I've had...
And I'm moving again this weekend.
Oh, gosh. Is that just a part of the house? Like, is that like a rule or something? Or is it just a consequence of being too busy?
No, I set it up so that I had temporary housing for a little bit of September. They won't allow me to have a cat here. It's also a little bit out of my price range. So I just was staying here. It's like a 70-person group house called Tribe. Staying here while looking for another place. But I found another place. Potentially, hopefully. Haven't heard back for sure. But think I'm moving this weekend.
Oh, badass. Oh, gosh, I have to... You turn one thing off, and then suddenly audio changes everywhere, and you have to remute things. Anyway. But yeah, I've had in one ear monitoring the broadcast, and then this ear monitoring the computer. And so it's like I hear this, and then 7 seconds later it comes through this, and just trying to balance levels on both sides. But I think it is all logical and ready. Hell yeah. Who's all with us? We got 3 players set up. That's what I'm talking about. Brooke, you gonna play along with us?
I don't know if I'm gonna play. I might just make snarky comments.
Perfect. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make another tweet here and see if we can't. For the group chat, vibewar.com or twitch.tv slash vibewar. We are live. Snarky comments are good, very appreciated and helpful in these times, particularly as part of people's creativity. You know, really bringing out the sense of what's at stake when there's a real peanut gallery addressing each thing coming through. All right.
What is the What is so? Are the submissions going to show up on the stream?
They are going to show up on the stream. Also, if you log in as a spectator, you can get them all as they're submitted, just without like the name yet popped up on it. And
Okay.
let's see. Zachary Hunley says, "Can't deny the song is a vibe at least," so that's helping.
What is the Vibe War?
I had a thing.
What is the website again?
It is vibewar.com/game. Add existing play. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, it's 2 minutes after 9. We can give it a few more minutes to let some people percolate through, and then about 9:05, I'll kick off this thing from the admin side. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vibe War. This is a weekly game show where we're going to create competitive prompting, crafting different concepts per round that will then display on the screen together, select our favorites from the list, and then after X many rounds, we tally up all the votes and points, and we have a winner. And we're going to have, and while the records page isn't built yet, we're going to have it collecting week to week, and will be something to be shared, broadcast, brought around. And today, as a special treat, I'm talking to Brooke. Welcome to the game, Brooke.
Hello, thank you for having me. That's very exciting. I've been like following a lot of the AI stuff, even though I don't have much technical understanding of what's happening. I have this like gut feeling that it's all very cool.
It has been so weird because like it feels like it was just like a month or two ago that like DALL-E was a program that was out, and now suddenly that's almost obsolete compared to like all the open source things that are hitting right now. Zachary writes, I know not what prompts Vibe War 3 will be fought with, but Vibe War 4 will certainly be fought with sticks and stones. ArtStation trending. Okay, Zachary's ready. He knows the game. He knows how this works. So let's see. We're going to change this title to Vibe War 2. What did I put? Weapons of stable diffusion. Live. Done. Sweet. All right. We have 5 players, sweet. Let's see. Me beating all your asses, 4K UHD by Bashu's okay. I like that we have trash talk in prompt form. This is sound. This is going to help. This is going to help the AIs that catalog this conversation, and then use that for the future for its coordination and how to tell the past through GPT-3.
Yeah,
Spontaneously.
hi Vashu. Vashu is in the Vibe Camp Discord, and we've got a little Mid Journey bot in there, and he's one of the prompt wizards of the server.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Okay, we're at 9:05, so we're going to walk through. We're going to start this game off with a test round. We're going to walk through sort of the procedure, how the things work, see everyone's submissions, and then when it comes through, we're not going to keep count for that round for those points. We're just gonna have it and be able to see how the whole structure works, and then from that point forward, we'll keep collection and crown a winner at the end of it. So, to get us started, Brooke, since you're here with us, since you have actually, for those who don't know, I think everyone does know, but Brooke, you have this event organization called Vibe Camp happening in June. Is that right?
Yes. June, gosh, I just forget the dates. 15 to 18 in Maryland.
Hell yeah! And so the last I read of the
hopefully didn't
description.
get those 2 rooms.
Okay. Well, last I read the description, it was like, were you counting on like, it says what is Vibe Camp, and then like the answer is like Vibe Camp is like what everyone makes it into or something, right? Like, can you clarify that a bit?
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult because illegibility is one of the like core values, I think, of the, I don't know, various communities we are catering to. And we're also very new. I mean, we only just had our first event in March of this year. Everyone keeps on saying last year. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like time has been doing weird things lately. It feels like, for not just me, like things have been changing so rapidly in people's individual lives and life circumstances and relationships and just in cultural things. A lot of people keep almost saying just like last year's Vibe Camp, but it was really like we are closer to the last Vibe Camp than we are to the next one. But yeah, so we're still evolving, kind of collaboratively over time.
Well, like right now, it seems like, for like me reading on it and like Twitter and stuff, it still seems like kind of a mysterious thing, right? Like all these, everyone has just got this opinion of this like amazing thing that happened. Yet, like ultimately, like it's you just think, okay, how do we get involved? Like, desperately would love to see the next one, and that's what goes through my mind.
Yeah, I don't know if you were around for the wave of memes that happened before the first one, but there was one chain of them that was like how I imagine Vibe Camp, and people put all sorts of stuff in there, ranging from like Jonestown to DashCon to like all sorts of things. A lot of them were positive too, but I think the air of mystery has definitely contributed to bumping our reputation.
Yeah, well, if someone gets like a custom beer going as a brew right now, they can call it the name it after Jonestown or something, right? So everyone has the Kool-Aid for the experience to really unify it together, right? Just without the mass suicide, right?
We were supposed to. There was somebody suggested calling the bar Many Such Cases. We did have a bar there. I don't know that they actually promoted that name, but I thought that was clever.
Okay. Well, here, I'm going to switch my broadcast view to my screen share here, where I've got a game window up, and I'm going to bring Brooke back on. Oh, damn it. I have to hit this, and I have to copy this. I'm such a pro at this, guys, this live streaming thing. It is so natural. Yeah, duplicate it.
I could also just be a disembodied voice, and then people won't see my shower thingy hanging in the background.
We can. Here. Well, how's that? A little more isolated. No more shower things.
I don't actually mind that much. I'm making a joke.
All right, so I've got two views open. So this is my game view. I'm playing with my Twitter. This is my main Twitter alt, which is the same name as me. Then rhymes in the last name. It's the most anonymous thing ever. But so we're gonna open. We're gonna get started with the game, guys. We're gonna do a practice round. Since we're here with the host of Vibe Camp, this round's vibe will be a summer we'll never forget. And starting now. So on your screen, what should popped up is what you see right here on the broadcast where it says, a summer we'll never forget. Down here, we have a prompting window that goes into Stable Diffusion. Or if you're a pro and you're able to just like make something brilliant with your own methods as is, you can set that up, export the image, and just drop it right here. But we do filter it through Google just to make sure it's still safe for work before it like pops in on the stream. But, gosh. So like, what scene? What should we generate right here, Brooke? Like, what do you think? What's the way to describe a summer we'll never forget?
Oh no, you're gonna make me come up with a prompt on the fly. I still haven't tried one yet. I don't know why it makes me nervous.
That's fine. Like these things are ephemeral, right? They're designed to be cycled through and discarded. But like you throw out ideas, and I'll like scope them into computer language, and we'll get it just right.
No.
Here we go.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Just like the best time ever, people making things as they come while out in the woods, and go home way better for the experience. And then we'll put 8K trending on ArtStation, because apparently weird tags that are like on these image sharing websites have been like logged into like the AI as like important values for some reason. So click generate, that hits the back end, and look at that. So for some reason, it split it in half, like two Polaroids sort of stitched together. Here, let's do another one, because that's just bizarre.
What? Can you tell me what an art station is?
So, there we go. That's interesting. So ArtStation is like a place where pros share a lot of their work, that they sort of like document their stuff, particularly if they make like video game assets, comics, things like that. And so trending on ArtStation became like a reference to tell the AI to mostly correspond to polished work as opposed to sort of spontaneously created stuff, right? Because they could like have a much more sort of like predicted outcome in that structure. Okay, and also important thing, once you guys come up with a photo or with your prompt submission, you have to hit submit, the pink button right here, and then that puts it into the system, and then we can advance into the next round. We've actually got one already from Bashu. That's that's right. You got that in already. But let's see. So a summer we'll never forget. How about a group of hipsters surrounding a campfire, drunk, laughing, with fireflies surrounding them at dusk. If you throw in like a style, like sometimes it'll like derive like a color palette from that or something like that. So if we put like synthwave, it'll come out looking kind of purple and blue, like as the entire structure goes. Surrounded, laughing at dusk. I'm going to add digital art, hoping that it sort of shifts it away from pure photography. But actually, no. How about Polaroid? Polaroid photo.
are you going to be timing it so that if people aren't paying attention and don't get a thing in, you're not like sitting waiting on them, or how you?
There's not a timer built into it right now. It just goes when I tell it to click forward on the thing. But there'll be one for when people make their own games and like push those throughout. And here we go. They even gave it like a Polaroid like border to it. And like their faces aren't great, but they're also not the worst ones I've ever seen. Let's see. I'm going to add. Let's see.
Zachary Dancing Horse and Red and Blue Doodad person. I'm going to vote on Bash You just because you guys are taking too long.
Yeah, so far we've got one in. So,
Oh, I like that one.
aha. It kind of looks like the trees are on fire in the back. That's funny.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't forget that summer, would you?
That's absolutely right. Like when we escaped the forest fire and then made another fire to take shelter from the fire that we were perched around to keep alive for the whole thing.
Oh.
Truly unforgettable. All right, this one is good. We'll submit that. Okay, we've got 3 in. Thank you, Dancing Horse, for your submission. And you said this was Zachary at the bottom?
Yeah, Zach is the glowing halo.
Gotcha. Zachary, you got one?
Yeah, unforgettable Armageddon summer. Like, who would be like, yeah, I think that summer is the Armageddon, but I'm not really, my memories aren't really super clear.
Yeah, like once you're on the other side of Armageddon, it's like that was never even existence, right? That's prehistory at that point. Like once Armageddon hits, that's year 0. You just start all fresh, everything perfect after that.
Oh, a recent tweet from a guy about his vibe camp memory. I wonder what tweet that was. I feel like I missed so much. If people like put a space between vibe and camp, or if they just like refer to it obliquely, then I often don't see them because I don't actually check my timeline that often.
Okay, solid. We've got 4 in from everyone except Red and Blue Thingy. I think he popped in, and when the game didn't start, he kind of lost interest and disappeared. But actually, right before I change it, I'm going to do this. I'm going to copy this into... Everything's blocking everything else. So, all right, here we go. Paste. Perfect. So whoever pops in the stream can see that and then find their way through. Yeah, we got it. Thanks. All right, I'm going to begin the judging round in 3, 2, and boom. So now we've progressed forward in the game session here. And so what you should be seeing on your screen is the 4 submissions divided into 2 matches where you got left and right on each side here. And you click on the one you prefer, and that casts the vote on that side. So let's see. So right here, which one are you thinking, Brooke?
I mean, if we're going with vibe camp, we got to go with the one because that the one with the person holding the beer on the dock. Just because that is, I mean, that looks like it could have been a vibe camp. We had docks like that. The sky was like that. But if we are going purely by the prompt of Summer I'll Never Forget, I liked the one with the Armageddon, just personally.
Oh well, we've got it divided into 2 matches, so you can vote on each one respectively.
Oh, I was paying attention. I promise.
Okay. Well, this was the Armageddon one we came up with, but then against this one, we've got wizards and shopping carts on this trip here, which is pretty unforgettable as well.
That's true. That's a tough call.
Well, I'm gonna cast my vote on Dockside Man here, and also for this one, I feel bad voting for myself since we made this one, so I'm giving it to the wizard people. That's But if you're logged in on your Twitter, you can cast your vote for Apocalypse Summer and make that happen. All right, we got all the votes from all the players in, so I'm going to hit this button, close the voting, finish the round, and boom. So here at the top, we have standings, which we don't have any because we did that as a non-scored round. But then beneath that, a recap. We had, four total votes here to Docman, and 2 for the giant crowd in the park here, because this must be the most like organized and dense group of introverts like ever assembled. Was that what 5K was a lot like?
That would be, yes. I don't think that would be too far off from the truth.
Right on. And on the player votes, we have the shopping cart wizards totally swept the board here on the left, whereas over here we still stole a few with the bonfire apocalypse. But anyway, so this is how the game rolls. We're gonna go for a few more rounds and then like declare a winner at the end of the hour. But in the meantime, we need a new category set up, and so I'm gonna pull up a list that I made last week. Perfect. All right, so here's a prompt. I want everyone to create an image of the first thing you see when you escape from the Matrix. All right, official round starting in 3, 2, 1, hit it. So we still have access to all of our older prompts that we made, so you could submit one of these again, but I don't think this fits exactly for that top thing right here. All right.
So I this is totally off topic while people are thinking about their prompts.
Sure.
My phone is giving messages right now. I haven't opened them yet, but when I was in San Francisco in May, I like matched with somebody on Tinder that I never responded to. And I'm now living in the same house as him. And like when I met him, I was like, "You look familiar. Did we like go to school together?" And I just looked through my old matches and realized that's why he looked familiar. And he just messaged me.
Wow. That's good. Wow. Well, like he can't. So does he remember, or has he just like been completely like playing and cool about it?
I have no idea. I messaged him. I was looking through my old matches, and I was like, "Oh, this must be why you look familiar. This is awkward." Da da da. And she just replied. So I'm like, I don't know what it says yet. I haven't opened it.
Well, it would be funny if you hadn't said anything, and then he had like the same pickup line from Tinder, and then like said it in person, and if it like repeated like on a track or something.
It was just one of those ones that was like, "Hello." Actually, it was howdy in this case, but I just tend to not respond to those. So, yeah.
Well, look at that. Pull the world, the universe, pulling all the connections back together through their digital mediums, right? Well, like, isn't this your brand, Brooke? Like, you make the ephemeral online thing and turn that into something real, an actual bond.
Yeah. I guess it's just like it must be some kind of superpower because it just kind of happens.
Okay, I have to put in something for this. First thing you see when you escape the Matrix. I'm going to say all
Rune?
of... You want to just put Rune? Wait, you think Rune is standing outside of the Matrix?
He's the one running it.
Yeah, wouldn't Rune be the Colonel Sanders architect you meet at the very end boss who like tells you can't bring it all down or else it's gonna destroy everybody?
Yeah, but then it turns out it was all just a troll.
Oh, that was virtual Rune on the inside. Well, no, Rune is the alt. He's the Colonel Sanders, but the man Rune is outside of the box, like pulling the levers for it. What happens if we just search Stable Diffusion for Rune?
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Wait, kids are back. The I in team says kids are back. I don't understand.
Oh, there it is.
That is all right.
Oh,
One of the
Sorry, there's two chats, so I'm like missing them from the stream. But Zachary was saying the giant crowd was supposed to all be playing Pokemon Go in the park, so that's why they were all kind of huddled together. Ah, gotcha. Kids are back.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's locked? You can't add new players? Or we just gotta do a couple rounds and then open it up?
We can add new. Let's see. Is that on this chat? Oh no. Kids are down. Here we are. So as soon as this round finishes, new players can come in. Oh, their kids are down. Okay. Got it. We'll adjust that one. Okay, we got two in. So if you're on as a viewer or as the admin, you can see people's submissions that they come in, and those are pretty good. I have to come up with one. Let's see. A group of AI researchers desperate to receive user feedback from a person awakening in horror while wearing a helmet with several electrodes, helmet covered in electrodes in a science lab wearing a white hospital gown. I don't know. Let's see. All right. We'll see what this does. Boom. That's interesting. All right. I'm done with this. But try one more. All right, I'm going with the first one. Submit. Everyone else has got theirs in, so let's go to judging round. In 3, and 2, and 1. Boom. Okay. I'll keep the chat open on this view. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to vote for myself again. On the right.
And what is that Einstein-like character supposed to be smoking?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think this is the Colonel Sanders from the Matrix Center that we were discussing. The rune on the outside or something. But that is a good question. What is he smoking? Dancing Horse 18 says, I kind of like the idea of a science guy just getting high. And Bashu says, it's called marijuana, Brooke. The kids put it in a large paper cylinders while humanity is enslaved. And, that's what Dancing Horse guy says. Okay, I love the allusion to Colonel Sanders over here, but I'm going with creepy awakening a Minority Report girl on the left here. And then up here, yeah, we'll go Keanu. Everyone's got their votes in who are players, so let's tally. And boom. Now we've got, I gotta fix that. But we got totals here. We're in the lead. We got Zachary Hunley crushing it. Direct tie with Dancing Horse 16, 3 player votes and 1 spectator each. Then coming in hot after them, we have Bashu collecting all the spectator votes. And then me, I got nothing. But over here, big winners Keanu on the outside. And then down here, kind of a split. Total votes similar, but for the players, mostly for the girl. Spectators, mostly for the colonel. Very cool. All right, right now, so if you're, let's see, I'm also going to chat this out, but if you're spectating and want to play, at the bottom left is a switch between those two. And so if you click between this, that will, at the bottom left down here, that will join you into the group or drop you out for the next one. And we got a few more people in. Awesome. We got a big one coming up next. So you got a head start on the rest of them in here. And let's get started with the next thing. Brooke, you got any ideas of what they should make?
No. I'll try and think of one.
Cool. Got it. Here's a random idea. This is going to be for everyone. You need to create a sacred temple on an alien planet. All right. Starting around, and we're going to make the match size 3 because we got 6 people. And let's hit it. The current vibe is a sacred temple on an alien planet. Let's go.
I'm gonna try to think of some prompts.
Okay.
Do it. I almost decided to try and be a player this time, and then I realized I can't type until after I've tried to save these nails and rewear my outfit from this past weekend to a show tomorrow night, and then I gotta get these nails removed, and then I will be a functional human again. But I have not learned how to type with them on.
Huh. Interesting. So when you're chatting, is it just like one letter at a time, incredibly carefully to like protect the nails?
Yeah, and then a lot of deleting.
Let's see. Yeah, so I saw some messages that were people describing they had like a music act planned or anything like that for upcoming for next year. Or someone was trying to book one and looking for acts. Was there a reference for that stuff?
Oh no! So the way that content works for Vibe Camp is it's very hands off from the organizing team. We try to provide whatever resources we can. We have a bit more of a budget this time for that, and we also have something of a platform and reach, can help find people, that kind of thing. This is going to be it's a collection of like people who are into AV stuff and also musicians who are just like working together to make it happen, which is so cool because last time I tried to do like lights and sound and stuff and I didn't know anything about anything, and luckily I was able to charm some dude. It was during South by Southwest and I walk in and say I need a shit ton of like lighting equipment, and like managed to talk somebody into like writing up a whole, like told him like room sizes and everything, and he like wrote up a whole list for me and just like gave me a bunch of shit.
Holy crap.
But like well, no, didn't give it to me. Like we rented it, but
you watched some other festival, and they're like, "All right, you can just have all of our stuff. You'll just enjoy your time."
Oh no, it was a company that does professional lighting, but like It is insane that I managed to get any gear at all because like everything in Austin gets taken over by Southwest during that time. But I like still barely know what I'm doing, and I definitely don't know what I'm doing with sound stuff. So it will help a lot to have other people kind of. I didn't really want to be doing that last time, but I tweeted it and like talked about it a few times in the server, and no one really stepped up to help with it. So I'm very, very happy that some other people actually will be much better quality if I'm not directly in charge of it.
Yeah, it's a theory. Let's see. Okay, we got like 3 coming in here. You know how there's like a face on the surface of Mars? Like a thing looks like a face?
Yeah.
I'm going to put like the face on the surface of Mars with the dust swept away, revealing an intricate sculpture of cyclopean stone with runes etched into the surface, glowing in neon colors in a tribal pattern, in an alien tribal pattern with a dark red sky. View the earth far into the distance. See what that does. These things are really funny. Like, if it loses track of what you're doing early on, then, like, nothing interesting happens after it. Although this is kind of neat. This is, like, actually what the Mars Explorer things, Pathfinder would, like, photograph. Okay, we're going to add...
Hello, musical sleep. Oh, also, Metal Bear Rising, I just caught your comment. Strong bad can do it with boxing gloves. You're talking about typing, right? Well, I am no strong bad.
If you're a pro wrestler luchador, what would your character be?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about Sense8. Have you seen that?
That was the Netflix show, right? Where they had like a...
It's very good.
Okay.
We actually watched the first season together, a bunch of Twitter people, and we now need to watch season 2 because I got busy with Vibe Camp and stuff. But it's like, I feel like this, these communities on Twitter or whatever are like the closest you can get to Sense8 in real life, because we're kind of like, they're like, part of the show is that you got these people with a psychic connection, and they do skill sharing, they share emotions, they share knowledge, and it just feels a lot like what we're doing. This is really special. Maybe if you watch the first season, you can catch the second season with us when I start hosting those again.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, the Robin and Agnes Vibe Camp attendance. So I have no clue. We very belatedly added a survey question, or a question to our survey asking how people found out about us. I kind of suspect it's because we applied for Mercatus grant, which we actually received. Just found out about that a couple days ago. And that's a GMU thing. So I think that's probably somebody on the faculty thought it was cool and passed it around. Is what would make sense to me, because I don't know that they are that involved with T-Bot or this part of Twitter or whatever stuff.
Very cool. I'll have to look them up too. Robin and Agnes.
Robin Hansen.
Robin Hansen
is the name you might know. He's an author and
right.
academic. Yeah, they were on our first come first serve list. They like already have Vibe Camp 2023 tickets.
Yeah, the reach is insane of this stuff. All right, let's see. I think it's I think we're missing Dancing Horse's submission here. Are you still with us, Dancing Horse? It's the last one. Hey, Musical Sleep. So this game, if you go to vibewar.com/game, you end up... Oh, thanks for the submission, Dancing Horse. Right now we're in the middle of a round, so you're not able to come in as a player. But we're going to start judging now. And so after we collect all the votes, we're going to be into the next round setup. And then you'll be able to click at the bottom left. You'll be able to select player. And then you'll be in the next group to set that up. What the hell? Google wants me to pay to keep this phone call going with Brooke.
Oh.
That's funny.
You gotta send me a new link.
Yeah, I might have to do that, but let's see. How about that? All right. You want to actually, here, I'll send this. I'll just send it to you straight through here. Boom. All right. this one. Over here. Cool. Bye. Admit. Sweet. Does this work? And let's close that. And let's set the view to spotlight. Let's pin. Let's set the, that's correct. Minimize this.
Hello.
All right, this should be good. All right, cool. I think your video is frozen on my thing. Oh, there it goes. It's coming through now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think you're. I don't think my face was that flattering on the video feed you were getting. Like, you can't see my hair at all. It was very shiny with that light on. But let's see. This is very cool. All right, everyone's votes are in. I'm going to finish the round and tally this up. So, oh snap! I'm at top of the list over here. 6 votes players. We have 5 for random sprint. Zachary with 4, Dancing Horse with 3, Bashu with 2, and Linked Out. Didn't get any this round, but we got more to come. And so, right here in the middle, solid winner from random sprint with the sort of conical pyramids and the blue and the purple style over here. Although I also love this like Alien Force spaceman here at the far right, peeking through at the top of the window. The Rainbow Crystal Palace, also awesome. Didn't win it from the votes this round, but had a great look to it. This one was an interesting mix. Big wins over here from my submission. Although I love this this Yoda creature having like this very peaceful, connected sort of spiritual vibe on the left over here. All right. And so someone was asking earlier. Oh, it's okay. You're beautiful. Thank you so much. Someone was asking earlier how the game works. If you want to be a player right now, if you on the bottom left, if you select player instead of spectator, it'll pop you into this session. And very cool. Oh, we got a few more. Outstanding. Oh, we're getting a packed house. We got 9. Hell yeah. So now we got to come up with a new category. Brooke, anything come to mind yet?
I want to see the scariest burrito in the galaxy.
Did you say the scariest burrito?
Yeah.
I like that.
Unless you think. Okay.
Burrito in the galaxy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with rounds with a match size of 3, your current vibe is the scariest burrito in the galaxy. Have at it, everyone.
Dancing Guy says you still aren't over yesterday's burrito, are you? I was eating a burrito during Michael Kersey's stream yesterday.
Mm. Did that one inspire fear, or was it, improperly formed, or did it have was it a special burrito?
No. I did spill some food in my lap at one point when Kersey made me laugh, though.
Yeah, I passed out right when I got home, and then I woke up suddenly when a coworker called me, and I was like, I can't get back to sleep, so I just pulled this Michael stream up, and I was like, oh, Factorio. And I just started making jokes like, Factorio is if Animal Crossing was written by Ayn Rand. And he was like, there you go.
Was he still? How late did he go?
I don't know.
Did he really do it all night?
I think it was like 1 a.m. when I was spamming it.
Mm.
Anyway, the scariest burrito in the galaxy. How would that look? Okay. A half-finished burrito filled with exotic meats with feathers, scales, bones, and eyes inside of the filling. Illustration of a half-finished with an alien chewing, held by an alien, chewing from the previous bite.
Dancing horse. I'm not sure scary burritos exist.
You see, this is a test of the artificial intelligence, right? It's like we give it. This is pretty scary. I'm feeling this. What's your fear level on this one? Do you see it on the stream?
I would eat it.
You would eat it?
0 fear level.
0 fear? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks tasty.
Let's see.
What about a burrito with big, sharp, pointed teeth or something to that effect?
A burrito with a face. A delicious burrito, but the opening is a mouth with sharp fangs and glaring eyes and massive lips. What? Okay. I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. We're gonna consult Dolly because I always found it to be pretty excellent at mashups. A burrito, but the opening is a mouth with sharp fangs and angry eyes. What you got, Dolly? Yeah. This is probably the closest to what. But this is still a fun burrito, right? You would hold it just to like terrorize people with it, you know? It's like, you want to bite? Ah. We could save it just for the case. All right, we got 4 of 9 submissions in so far, or 5 actually.
It was a tricky prompt.
A burrito in a horror film, haunted by a ghost with the ghosts of angry cows and pigs. A burrito in a horror film by the ghosts of angry cows and pigs, whose meat is in the filling, hovering down a spooky hallway, dark red mist. All right, we're at 5 submissions right now, and
Oh, some of them are good. Some of these are creepy. Wow, I'm surprised. These are some creepy fucking burritos.
These people are pros. Like,
oh, am I allowed to curse?
We'll be fine. It's Twitch, right?
Oops.
Ultimately, I want this to be an all ages thing, but it doesn't really matter right now. Gosh. A monster disguised as a burrito that's going to eat the person who gets too close. Generate.
Is there a way we can check and see if musical sleep submission got it okay?
Let's see. Yeah, musical sleeps in, and it is mighty scary. Let's see. One way you can tell that it got through is if you see a pink cloud check mark next to your name at the bottom left, and that's like the system saying we have it. It's going to be logged for everybody. Okay, this is getting closer. With fangs lining the wrap. It looks kind of like a mouth right there. Yeah, it's getting there. Inside the burrito.
These are so good. Yeah.
Hey, bro, it's Matt.
Sorry. Sorry, give me 1 second. Sorry.
Hey,
Hi.
bro. Would you mind if we took a look at the room?
Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch.
Oh.
Can you come back in like an hour?
We can.
I might be gone, but
It might be like. Sorry, they could like
okay. No worries, no worries. I'll come back. Yeah.
Okay.
Just message me.
All right. Thanks.
Sorry.
What was going on?
No one has ever knocked on my door before. Well, I'm moving out soon, and they wanted to show the room to somebody.
Oh. Yeah, the room comes with a whole broadcast to the internet too. I cannot get this horror burrito thing to work. Oh, are those your stickers on the thing there, Brooke?
No, they came with the room.
Gotcha. A giant burrito with a person falling, a giant laughing burrito falling into the meat inside like it's a pit.
I really want to share these on Twitter. These submissions are very good. I'm excited.
Okay, well, this one, Stable Diffusion accidentally made a not safe for. Okay, that's my submission. It's in. All right, we were waiting on one more from the dog avatar. You've got to hit submit at the bottom once you have one that you want. I don't know who the dog avatar is. Let's see. Random Sprint says good challenge, very challenging. So well done, Brooke. You've tested everyone's prompt abilities here. Let's see. So I'm gonna give it like 2 minutes here, and if we don't have one from the dog guy, or actually I'm gonna type this into the chat. We're waiting on a submission from the dog avatar person. The dog avatar person will go forward with that one in about 2 minutes. Let's see. So you've got like a group watch party for Sense8 each time a episode comes out?
Well, I had so the show has been done for a while. There's only 2 seasons. I last year, before Vibe Camp started taking up all of my free time and attention, I lived out in the country with my parents. I had very little like social interactions, so I was getting all that through the internet, and I was hosting somewhat sporadic movie nights. Sometimes we'd watch an episode. We watched a lot of K-dramas. There was a period of time when I had like Monday was K-drama day and Wednesday or Friday was Sense8 day. And I would just do it through my personal server. But we want to start trying to get, offer more sort of activities within the Vibe Camp server so people can start getting to know each other. So eventually, once my life kind of settled down a little bit, I'll probably start hosting things more regularly there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You just do a Netflix watch, like group watch party, and then sit in a voice channel so you'll all kind of like hear each other react to things. It's fun.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, we got our last one in, so we're going to go to the judging. And all of these burritos
these are so good.
are terrifying.
They're so good. Oh my gosh. I don't even know which one to vote for.
Oh,
I kind of wish you could do 2, 2, and 2.
Uh-huh. Because it's not fair, right? Because these are all so great. I was trying so hard to get the burrito with fangs on the rim, and it's perfect. Look at this. And like filled with spiders. That's a good take. This one,
Yeah,
oh,
no, these are. Oh, they're so good.
oh my gosh. Oh man. I think the middle one is the scariest, but I think this one looks the most like a burrito. So it's a tricky pick for me.
I think that the top three are all like very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
I think overall for me, the eyeball one is the scariest just because it's like not typical horror stuff. I mean, it's not like, the fangs and the blood is like, oh, yes, that is like, typical horror trope, but just like, why is that burrito looking at me? Why is it on this planet? Like,
Yeah. Like, did it learn to resemble a burrito as like a defense mechanism? But if so, like, does that mean it wants you to get close to try to eat it, and then suddenly, bam, and then like it, eats you instead?
or maybe it just sits and watches you forever, and you just forever just never know if it's about to eat you or not.
Oh yeah, and like maybe it like
Oh
consumes
shit! There's
your.
a whole other row I didn't see.
Yeah, we got
Ah.
9 of them in this round.
Frack.
I think we're waiting on votes from one more player, but let's see. The one at the bottom left, it says we're still getting. Let's see. You should take a closer look at the top middle image. It has many burritos. Yes, there are many eye burritos in the top one here as well. Very spooky. Gosh. Real missed opportunity for a 6-legged Carsonized burrito. Indeed. All right. We're missing one vote, but we've idled for a while, so we're going to progress right now. And boom. Oh, snap. I am still at the top, clearing up the player votes with 9. Random Sprint, who won last week, he's coming in hot. JP collecting a bunch. Zachary also following, and everyone else pretty damn close. Like, this could be cleared up in one round. But scrolling down, for match 1, we had for the winner, we had Floating Hallway Harry Fang Burrito with 5 player votes, and then 2 respectively to the other ones. Very big horror vibes across the way here. In the middle here, ooh, Big Fat Meat Thing collected a few solid votes that came through in the end, but well distributed over here, which I think is just, these are all appropriately terrifying. And then here at the end, big winner from JP with this this sort of cavernous stalactite burrito head here on the edge. But all of these, this was an amazing round. Like, outstanding work, everyone involved. Really impressed with this batch. This makes me want to get my records thing up so that we can share this immediately. Also, if I think on this one, yeah, I think you can just. No. Can you not right-click and save these ones? All right, we're gonna make this work, but for the moment, it's not.
Yeah, these gotta go on Twitter somewhere. These are so good.
Yeah, I can pull these up from the database later. Outstanding round, everyone. All right, it's 10 o'clock, so I think we're gonna do like 2 more, and then we'll declare a winner for tonight, and that'll be the vibe war for this week. But coming up next. Let's see. So I want to do a meme category for everybody. Also, we have 2 spectators in the room. If you want to play, at the bottom left, there's a button here between player and spectator that you can swap between to get added to the list. For your next vibe, your next category is going to be so there's a big meme going right now where a bunch of formerly gifted students are complaining that their life is not as epic as they imagined it would be. So for this round, I want you to create a gifted, a former gifted student struggling with the realities of adult life. And start round. Boom.
I did the civic tool. I only got the first 3 before it
Oh, were you
reset.
you were trying to save them all? Oh, I'm sorry about
Oh,
that.
it's fine.
Yeah,
you're good.
I got them all on the back end, so I can pull them up right here. Let's see. Cloud.
Zachary, this hits close to home. Yeah.
Zachary, you can just upload a headshot and we'll vote on whether or not it counts. I don't know. But, just however.
Brutal.
Actually, that wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be fair. You at least have to run it through Stable Diffusion and an image to image first, and then it can come through. Let's see. Let's put a college graduate, an illustration of a graduate of a college student in a graduation robe with a rain cloud hovering directly above him while he frowns, getting drenched while everyone else is celebrating. Generate. Let's see. This is okay. It's a good start. Doesn't exactly pull it off, but make it again.
This is super fun, by the way.
Hell yeah.
You did
I'm
a great
glad.
job.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it just seemed like as soon as I got a hold of Dolly, like just ideas have just been, it's like my brain's been on fire like for 3 months just with all these tools to augment creativity. And like I would show it to my normie friends, right? And they'd be like, "That's interesting, but I don't know how to like engage and get into it." And I was like, "All right, well let's create a competition. Let's, give people a chance to just throw stuff at it and see if they can engineer something out of it." And that was the hope here, and I'm glad people are having fun with it. Instead of an illustration, we're going to put a photo. Yeah, I should put frowning. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm going to try a college graduate in a graduation robe being sprayed down by a fire hose. Oh, I misspelled robe. Oh well. Being beaten by in agony as he's beaten by the police and sprayed by a fire hose. We got 2 submissions in. That's okay. So for future iterations of Vibe War and stuff like, ooh, this one's a little spicy. But for future iterations of Vibe War, so there's they've just released. Yikes. My mashup is getting way too current event headlines depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not this is not good. Rain falling on a man in a graduation robe while everyone else is dry and celebrating. Let's go back to the Charlie Brown style. Gosh. A depressed person at work daydreaming about being a adventurer, looking longfully into a cup of coffee. Longingly into a cup of coffee, with a thought cloud hovering above. Because it's like, if it doesn't figure out... He's like inhaling the coffee. It's kind of funny. A depressed and stoic person in a work outfit standing on the ledge of a building ready to jump, thinking about jumping. We're in a office
Yes, this
clothes.
has gotten dark real fast.
Yeah, it's like maybe we're just teaching the computer how to have a sense of humor, you know? This is pretty good. All right, we're still currently at 4 submissions, so we're gonna keep giving people time because this is a tricky one to make a thing out of. Let's see. An ad for depression medication. Maybe that'll help it, right? A person being choked, but they just look annoyed but they just look... A person looking annoyed. A person in office clothes. Looking annoyed while their boss chokes them with both hands. We'll see. We'll see what it comes up with. Huh. So I'm pretty sure Stable Diffusion, oh, that's just weird. So I'm pretty sure that it just generates the image and then analyzes it after the fact and says, yeah, this is like molestation at this point. Like this is life like taking more advantage of you than is appropriate. Let's veer away.
Yeah.
We need to veer away from this topic. Sad student with debt, sitting at a table, 4K, hyper real, trending on ArtStation.
We're doing fine, probably.
A great game show dives in. Wow. Oh, they're telling me we have to be edgier. Like we're we're not going far enough on the cusp of darkness. We're gonna turn this into Apocalypse Now. We're gonna like start off as like a, oh, there we go. I think this is the closest to the prompt that I've got with so far.
Yeah.
If the terms of service isn't violated, are you even living? That's the question from Metal Bear Rising. And frankly, he has a good question, right? Like if what is life within the rules, within the boundaries? Perhaps having spent life within the rules for so long and being rewarded for it, like a gifted kid, is why you're now today feeling so damaged inside because not enough risks were taken, not enough challenges conquered.
Oh, I went off the rails after having been a gifted kid, like immediately upon reaching adulthood. I'm only like just now kind of like circling back.
Well, Brooke, in your opinion, like who has got a stronger spiritual constitution, having in the different paths to take down?
Who compared to who? Who to who? Who am I comparing?
You're describing your path as like jagged and unexpected, but then we have like the now depressed gifted student path on Twitter. And where would you say where from both sides have ended up is the stronger position, do you think?
Oh, I think that I am doing better than most people I meet in like most ways that you can calculate that, except money. But I'll get there.
Yeah, totally. All right, everyone's got one in. We're going to judging, and here we go. Match 1, a former gifted student struggling with the realities of adult life. Ooh, harsh. We've got the under the bridge encampment, and we have this looks like a Starbucks plumber corporate worker girl whose face is not enjoying day to day. She is derped out on this one. Tricky. Under match 2. Oh, we got sad dude. We got sad girl. Okay. I think this one is a mid-journey prompt. Tricky. This is so peculiar. Like the hovering people and yeah. It's like, right. I love it. And then they're both dolls, but the doll has a doll. And they're both
Yeah, some of these are very good.
lifeless. Scrolling down. Oh, and match 4 had to be a triple up because we were uneven. Let's see. I love the dumpster fire that the graduate is walking out to.
Yeah.
Like, the disarrayed room really is outstanding. This one's mine. I love both of these too much to vote for mine, so this one has a stronger metaphor. So I'm going with that for the contrast, but I love the nasty room here. I need to look at the stream so I know if it's coming through or not. Let's see. Weird Angel Kids is getting my vote compared to the doll. Sad Girl Painting, Sad Boy Barista. I think I'm going Sad Girl. And Homeless Zombie versus Captain Starbucks Plumber. Former gifted student struggling with the realities. Which one's got your vote, Brooke?
Well, I voted for the homeless one just because, like, that's what happened to me. But I could see arguments for the other one. Like, she just kind of like lost her mind.
That is a face where it's like nowhere, but anywhere but here, right? But at the same time, do you get credit for a trippy face if all faces are trippy on Stable Diffusion? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I like the homeless one. Although this is a great mashup of different like roles and jobs and stuff. All right, we have got everyone's votes in except for one. But we'll just it's 10:15, so we'll just call this round. Boom. And now, oh, we got a new leader, random sprint at the top. Zachary coming right behind, followed by JP, then me. Musical Sleep, Dancing Horse, Kurt.
Nice.
Pretty solid distribution. It could be anyone's game here at the top. And down here, we had pretty even split between these two. Beneath. More for the girl, but still solid appearance for the guy. Big win from the ghost children hovering around for their dreams and memories, I suppose. And then lastly, 0 points to me. Poor work person. Dumpster Fire grad got 3, but the room in disarray while the third hand feels for his still beating heart. That one crushed it. This one really needs the Jordan Peterson advice, I suppose. Like the one that really clues in to clean up the room afterwards. But solid round, you guys. This was a downer. All right, so we got to. We're gonna close this out with one more, and we got to make this one super positive.
I've got an idea.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's super positive. Is the day the cats conquered the world? I think could be kind of charming and whimsical. But if you've got a better one, I'm not attached to it.
Musical Sleep says, I'd love some pirates and stuff. So how about the day pirate kittens took over seized the country?
What about cats fighting pirates?
Ooh, cats fighting pirates? Let's see. Oh, Dancing Horse. Oh, yeah. All right. The final battle of the war between the cats and the pirates.
That's pretty good.
All right, your last round of the Vibe War, as decided collaboratively between the chat and Brooke. Let's see, how many per round? So we got 9 players, so we're gonna make this 3 each, 3 rounds, and we're ready to go. So for your final round, your vibe is the final battle of the war between the cats and the pirates. The floor is yours, you guys. Let's see what you got. So this is always really tricky. Like whenever you have like 2 subjects, sometimes it gets details wrong for which one goes to where in the prompts. So it becomes really fun to try to like really isolate this kind of thing. But let's see. A fight aboard a pirate. Pirates fighting with an army of cats on their ship, animated by Pixar. Let's see how that goes. Wow, that's interesting. Huh. Pretty interesting. I'm going to say a pirate holding a sword to Puss in Boots from Shrek while the cat shows sad eyes in response. Generate. Huh. It's kind of interesting. Let's see. Army of cats waging war at sea. Ooh. Well, let's see. Flying in jets, dropping bombs on pirate ships.
Oh, we got some good ones coming in already.
Oh man. Bashu, you're like a pro at this. You too, JP. Man. Skull and crossbones. A cat eating his dinner out of the eye socket of a skull. Skull standing on top of crossed bones. We've got like gothic Edgar Allan Poe cat here.
I like that image.
It's here. So there's a button right here for everyone playing. If you like your prompt in this menu, you can hit open a new tab and then you can just save it normally. So that's one way to get around to do it for these ones. I'll make sure something like that is on the recap round too, so that you can actually save these things. And also to bring up the records for the recap. I'll get that up this weekend and then we can see all the stuff. This week, I was supposed to spend last weekend developing the record feature, and instead I dove into all the Deforum madness for animated prompting, and that was so much fun. That's where I created that sort of tweening cyberpunk animation out of some comic book prompts I had made. Let's see. The cat eating...
Yeah, that was super cool.
The eye socket of a skull. Yeah, I've never gotten into like these Google Colab notebooks before, but it's unreal what they've done with this open source Python community and connected it to Google Drive. It's we're in a kind of renaissance right now. It's kind of amazing to experience.
Yeah.
All right, we got 5 in. What? No! This is all wrong. A cat eating food out of the eye socket of a skull. A skull used as a food bowl for a cat.
Whoa, some of these are cool. What's an eyebow?
Let's see, we got...
Thanks, Bashu. This is a cool format because you can see everybody's thing and you kind of like watch the actual prop craft by watching you do it.
All right, yeah. Yeah, that was the idea, to try to... I'm trying to put myself at a disadvantage here to not win, but also, like, you know, reveal the whole game process for people to jump in right in the next round right afterwards. But yeah, what Brooke's mentioning for everyone playing on the spectator view, since they're just sitting around the whole time, every time you submit, they see what it is, and it updates every time you hit submit. So everyone could still sort of gossip and chat and sort of say, oh, you're going to get brought down by this guy. But actually, you can't see who submitted it on the spectator view, so because you still have to vote eventually. Cat eating.
It'd be cool if we could see the chat on the stream.
Yeah,
I haven't been able to
something
keep
about
up with
that.
it because I'm only.
Yeah, the strongest thing would be to have this chat in the game just be the Twitch stream chat and like only display that and like feedback into that.
Yeah.
That'll be a project. I think for their gosh. I think they don't want you messing with the API for the embedded Twitch stuff, but it's like they're not going to care. They're going to appreciate it. So we'll see what I can do on that. It might be tricky. You might have to be logged in order to send a chat. So at least with this, you can have one that's only in game as opposed to also logged into Twitch. But who knows? I don't think Twitch has an OAuth thing for just jumping in. We're waiting on one more from Spooky Glasses Guy and also one from me. And I'm getting Cats waging war at sea against pirates.
Some of these are so good. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. There we go. All right, we're waiting on one more, and since this is the last round, I love the trash talk in the chat, guys. All right, we're in. Holy crap. This was worth the wait on some of these. All right, going to judging.
Yeah, so good.
3, 2, 1, go.
How do you even choose?
Oh my god. All three of these are perfect. Well, this one is just cute, but these are perfect. Because, like, this cat is...
How do you choose? It's so good.
This cat is the giant squid that's going to crush the ship, right? This cat is... This one actually pulled off the two-body problem with the separate subjects.
It's so good.
And then, oh my god. We got a full, like... inked manga here. It was the cat on one panel and the pirate on the other one. This is so close. This is two cats, but it's getting there. This is like, wow. Because like it looks like, yeah, this is a wild cat. Although it looks a little closer to a dog or horse or a bear. Yeah, it looks closer to a bear in the front, but then a wild cat to the rest of it. But then maybe a zebra to like the horse thing. But yeah, it's a cat versus a pirate for sure. Oh my god, this is great. This is great. Okay. I'm voting for the Renaissance cats on shore against the ship there.
Those last three are just so good. All three of them are so good. I love all the different art styles.
These are magnificent, guys. Okay. I'm going with the manga. This one is the most sort of like versus sort of situation here, and it really seems to hold the thing. This is my favorite creativity. This is my favorite output in terms of getting it right. You know what I mean? Like, this is my favorite prompt delivery. This is my favorite of the pure enjoyment of which image I got. So I don't know which one to reward. Oh my god. We're going spooky. I'm going spooky. Okay. Everyone's votes are in. Yeah, everyone's votes are in here. I guess my socket is not updating right. Let's do this. Boom! Oh, we got standings in our final round with 20 player votes across several rounds. We have Random Sprint, second week in a row, taking the first spot. Congratulations. But Zachary, a newcomer, coming in hot with 18 player points just behind. One more round could have made the difference. After that, in the same neck and neck territory, Musical Sleep crushing. The rest of us, pure mid over here in the 10 votes area, but a solid showing regardless. And then bottom mid, still just as strong as the upper mid over here. This could have been mixed up anyway, but everyone just doing an amazing job with this art. On this round, the clear winner is the Kraken Cat, who's brought down many pirate ships in his time. Oh man, outstanding work, and thank you to whoever voted for my cutie cats over here on the pirate ship. Round 2, ooh, big win by the Tiger Horse Cat over here, which I love is like the separate thing, but also several votes for the comic over here. This deserves praise for what it pulled off in the 2 characters here, but did not win out on that session. And then finally, huge, overwhelming victory by Musical Sleep Productions here at the Renaissance cat picture here with the kitty cats on the shore. But still, like, we were remarking on how hard all of these options were to choose. And so, and now with our rounds complete, I am going to end the game. And we are finished with the final standings here on all of this. You can check the Vibe War Comic Twitter account for the next game session. But after all of that, congratulations, everyone. Thank you so much for playing along. This has been beautiful, all of your submissions. Brooke, thank you for hanging out with us the whole time. Like, this has been super fun.
I had so much fun. That's great. I'm just laughing at Zachary. Gonna set up multiple monitors with all my AI tools close at hand next week. People are getting competitive now.
Hell yeah. We're bringing the A game here. And so so this was so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to start on this records website tonight because everything is logged in Firebase. All the submissions are in my cloud bucket. So we'll be able to recreate this and draw it up and share for everyone out there. And until that's ready, I'll try to do my best to reach out to everyone. But lastly, thank you all so much for coming. We're going to be doing this every Wednesday night. We'll probably do one of the weekends too, but we'll see how that works. There might be one that's just for animated emotes or can be disabled. Okay, I thought it said are disabled. I was like, emote is what you want. That's fine. But and yeah, we're just gonna keep adding features to this. New things to come. We're gonna connect to other models that are out there. So like, there's a version where you can engineer a Pokemon, but that's technically a trademarked term. So I'll probably call it like your fighting monster friend. Cartoon monster friend or something. We'll have rounds for that. I'm going to implement a Bob Ross mode where you have to make a really crude painting and then it converts into the prompt that we supply, and then we'll vote on what was the best transformation at that level. But that's all stuff to come. But if you enjoyed yourself, please share the account on Twitter, the website and stuff, and I'll see everybody next week. Brooke, do you have anything to promote? You're in you're in phase 2 of the Vibe Camps, right? Is this the chaos mode?
Yeah, I think a lot of people in this audience already know. But
Okay.
nothing to promote at the moment. I am just have been happy to have been on here, and super impressed with what you guys did. It was very, very fun to watch.
Awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to take the stream down, and once again, thank you so much, and I hope to see you all next week. Have a great night.